Go to the cemetery. It reminds me
in that game.
This is what I've lost. I'd do anything just to have them here for a hug or a kiss, to tell them I love them. It's like I would give anything to even hear their voices. I can't get that back. The fire took everything away from me. Things just slowly were with him. Looking back at it now, there's all kinds of signs. Back then it was just like, you didn't really think of it.
Wow.
This is where I grew up from the age of 7 to 19. We had good times here. We jumped rope and rode our bikes around the yard. My father would barbecue out there over by the tree, and then like my cousin Tammy and I, we would sit on the side of the house, listen to music on Sundays, and then Jason would come out and run around. Brian, he usually would play with the boys across the street because Jason was little. When Brian was younger, Brian was always doing little boy things. He would ride his bike around the neighborhood. He had his little Matchbox cars. And he just was your normal little boy. But Brian was pretty selfish at times. My dad would play different board games with Jason. And Brian would be like, hey Dad, let's do this or let's do that. It was just like, he had to have my full attention instead of Jason. And he was insistent.
It depends on what kind of headache it is. Yeah. It was more like ice.
Yeah,
That's going to be up there, but I think like, okay, Jason, we'll play another time.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's missing something. Common sense, concern, respect for other people. If it's not about him, he doesn't care.
Okay, boy around.
Here he's got life in his eyes. It's just amazing that someone so sweet and innocent here could be so cold and calculating years later. You would have never thought that that sweet little boy would turn into this monster.
Go to bed, honey boy. Okay, Pa.
Growing up, me and Brian, we didn't always get along. Normal sibling rivalries. Sometimes we got along great. Then there were times we would fight. He had this thing with camouflage. He loved his camouflage jacket.
Fine, come on.
So I would make fun of him wearing it. And he didn't like it, so he would punch me. And I kept teasing him more. He would punch me more. But then he doesn't stop hitting me. He wouldn't listen to me just saying, hey, stop, that hurts. The only way I could stop him would be to kick him.
Why is this not joking?
Because now he's in pain. Somebody saying, hey, stop, that hurts. You would normally stop unless you just don't care. He didn't care if he hit his sister.
Boys around and never
it, like, the 13 to 16 years, he started doing, like, things that were rebellious. They started out like as little small things, and then it was like each step was like one step worse than the last one. When I was going on 17, I got my first job, and we used to get paid in cash. On Fridays, I lifted on my mom's dresser to put into my account when she went to work on Monday. Well, there were times my mom would go to do my deposit for me, and monies were missing out of it. It was obvious it was Brian, because Brian didn't have a job, and Brian's getting things.
Jesus went around again.
Hey,
Why, Mom? Why? That's his mom. That's Miss Best Friend Watterson.
it's like,
That's
wait
right.
a second. I was missing $20 out of my deposit this week. That magazine subscription's $20.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so that's where the money's going.
There's
I
the
thought it was
worst.
pretty low that he was stealing from his own family, because family usually helps each other out. It's like that didn't matter to him. Are you sure? I thought I saw that earlier.
Good DVD. Now you're right, good DVD.
I haven't seen one.
Let's get started.
But I just let it slide. $20 here, $20 there was not worth a blowout fight. It was kind of like, let's pick and choose our battles. It's just Daisy's going through. I'd say he had to be around 15 or so when he started the obsession with the war movies.
This is not anywhere.
There's never a time that it really, like, struck me as not being
Oh,
normal.
no, you don't have
But he had a plan.
three little babies.
It scares me to know that there was this much hatred in him, and I really didn't see this in him.
What? Mommy, you're the tiny. You're the 5 pounds.
Evil, it does exist in this world. It's not like the evil you see in the scary movies. Here you have your typical all-American, blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy, and there's evil. Nobody knows that. It makes me wonder what went wrong.
And the boom body monsters. There is different space.
He was obsessed with, like, the war movies and stuff that were coming out.
Oh, delicious.
My father and brother would sit there and they'd watch the different shows on TV, but Brian got obsessed with it. He'd watch them over and over again.
That's me. 8 pounds. Snake cafeteria.
I was obsessed with one time I was very hard.
Join the Marines.
They always gotta blame me.
This is what I want to do in life.
But then turn
I felt the military would be a good choice for him, because there he would learn more discipline. It's like, hey, he's interested in something. This is a good thing. He had all different kinds of military magazines. He had other military type posters. He was collecting hand grenades and bullets from magazines. He had the camouflage that he would wear. Just about everything he owned was either camouflage or having to do in some way, shape, or form with the military. But we didn't really see anything wrong with him ordering stuff that had to do with the military. After all, that's what he wanted to do.
Who is around?
My father would go hunting with my Uncle Barry, so having the guns in the house would be a natural thing, being a hunting family. They didn't feel that they had to put him somewhere and lock him up because there was no fear that anything would happen.
Got the gun stock against your shoulder.
My father taught him on the back porch how to use the gun.
Line that right up there. That gun stock firmly against the shoulder. Okay?
The rule was, you don't touch them unless I'm home. And then, and only then, I give you permission to do so, and it's done in a safe environment.
Remember, don't put your finger on the trigger until you're ready for the kill shot.
Where's the child and where? Austin!
My father was teaching them how to use the shotguns and stuff right up on the porch here, and they used to have targets down where those sheds are. You never would have thought that he was teaching his son how to use the gun properly, and his son's going to do what he did in a few years to come. I don't think he would have ever taught him how to use it properly if he had figured Brian would do something like that.
What are you doing? Excuse me. Are you using a hat first?
He went through this phase where he was interested in the Chinese throwing stars, the nunchucks and stuff like that. He used to think it was fun to just throw them at the wood paneling in the living room. And it just got to the point where my parents were like, what are you doing?
I got hair.
Why?
I got hair. There.
But
Oh,
he just had blatant disregard for that.
You can't keep doing that. Now give it to me.
We take him away from him, he gets another one from somebody. I tell him no, he does what he wants. We don't understand why he's not listening to us. There was an atmosphere of worry. I think they were looking at the big picture of if they kept on him just long enough for him to graduate high school, then it's like he could go into the military. Once they got him there, he would be learning respect. The things that he was doing to my parents, the military wouldn't put up with. At 19, you don't expect to wake up and have your world destroyed. Growing up, once we started dating, we had rules that our education was more important than seeing our boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, we could see him one day a week. Usually it was like on the weekends since there was homework and stuff during the week. I had no issues with it. It was like, okay, it's understandable. Education comes first.
didn't agree with that. It was his very first girlfriend.
But
Every waking moment he was up, he wanted to be spending time with her. And he didn't like being told what he could and couldn't do.
Where's your money at?
Well,
Honey, could you excuse us? I need to speak to Frank.
Why do you always have to do
What?
everything?
I think he'd be spending a little less time together. He would start raising his voice.
I can hang out with whoever I want to hang out with. It's my decision to make, not yours.
You can't tell me that I can't see my girlfriend. I'm a teenager. I can do what I want.
He's all explaining this stuff to you.
I hate you. I wish you were dead. And he'd just walk off and go to his room.
Just die.
You are good.
Looking through my 19-year-old eyes, it just seemed like normal teen stuff. Normal teen angst, rebellion.
You know.
Looking back now, I see things with what he did as like a downward spiral. If he wanted his way, he was just going to keep going. It didn't matter how many times you said no, it would be a never-ending battle. They were just trying and trying. I feel like hopeless because everything they're trying is working.
What? I want to
His obsessions were just military and his girlfriend, and it was like his family. That didn't mean anything anymore.
Where's your
You
name?
get to a point where it's like, well, what do you do?
Okay, class. And stay around.
January 22nd of '89. That day, his girlfriend had come up to the house with him and brought up vodka to the house to prevent my father from saving his life that day.
That's my mom's house.
If Brian had died, yeah, we would have been all upset. But he doesn't my people. I couldn't forgive.
Your grandparents want to see you.
Oh, that's a fun thing. Song was actually a song.
She wanted to see
Maybe I
his
lose
girlfriend.
You
Didn't
are
matter that
right.
it was his
We all
grandmother's
really
anniversary, that
The song
everybody's
called
gonna be
Happy
there.
Song was actually.
Brian, I want to get a
Yeah,
baby.
maybe that.
Get up.
Oh, yeah, I just want to know that.
Family to him didn't mean anything anymore. It's almost like it's a bother to him that he has family that he
I
can
didn't
do
know it was
things
made
with.
this song. All I know is two raccoons singing it.
Like if he's around.
Everything was perfect. My dad picked me up at college around 9 o'clock. I think my class was over. My mom was all happy. Before we went to bed, we would hug and kiss each other goodnight. I showered and called my boyfriend, talked to him for a while, and went to bed.
Nice work, Cookie. How's the work?
When I woke up in the hospital, like, wait, this isn't my bedroom. Where am I? I had a very bad headache, and there was ringing in my ears. I touched my head and realized there was bandaging on there, and I'm hooked up to
Wake up
machinery,
in
and
a different
I
place
have
than where you were in bed
a
at.
hole in my side, and I have stitches all over, and I'm just like, hey, what happened? There were doctors, and all they would tell me at first was there was an accident. What kind of accident? It could have been an auto accident because I went to bed.
Huh? I'm gonna fly an hour.
Where's mommy? Where's daddy? Where's Jason? Not once did I ask about Brian. It's like my mind knew that he did something, even though I didn't remember what happened.
I just wouldn't like to know if they asked about him.
Scary for me,
Okay.
knowing that
What's this that?
I was that close to losing my life. It's scary for It's a scary feeling waking up in the hospital and realizing that you're
Yeah,
injured.
you go to bed
and you have
in
no
your bed,
idea
you
how
wake
you
up.
were injured.
Hospital. Like, what the fuck am I? What happened? How long have I been here?
Every time I woke up, the same thought would come to my mind. Oh, I'm just dreaming. This can't be real.
Another time,
This stuff
it's not
doesn't
a
happen in
dream,
real life.
it's
Just wake up and I ask about my mom, my dad, my little brother Jason. If I'm in the hospital, where are they? Why aren't they in the room with me? Nobody could explain to me what happened because they themselves
Black and white.
didn't know.
First off, 80s was in color. Black and white is 50s and 60s.
Yeah, okay. Travis.
Because it,
I did 32 years in that police department, and I can't lie. In the hair, in the bones, and
Do you like the music or the lyrics first?
He's still dead.